Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as I read about something we haven't seen yet, and this is actually a very good read over here, on the provenance and ruination of Neketaka's old city, and old city is in between quotations here, because it is an actual place. So this is an excerpt from a lecture regarding the I suppose the origins of the city, and apparently there is a place that we haven't been to. It's actually locked, called the Gullet. It's basically a shanty town or something like that, but it has some entrance to the underground to something called the Old City. And it reads over here, this is the bit that I really enjoy, that I haven't read yet, but I'm really enjoying the reading over here, because this is written in such a specific way. It's very obvious that it's written by academics and in such a detailed way. Just most of it I can skip. The differences in style and form and apparent use are very different from modern Neketaka over there, and apparently there's many theories about the old city's destruction that have all been considered and discounted already. And apparently some of her peers, or his peers, I don't know who wrote this, think that the old city was destroyed because of a fault in the region's energetic volcanism and subsequent tectonic rumblings. But she's not of that opinion. Let's see what she says. The Wana have lived in the region for thousands of years. Earthquakes are no more a surprise to them than are the archipelago's daily soaking rains. None in Aora match their sheer creativity and expertise in building to withstand these events. Moreover, for all their flexibility in building construction, the Wana's tastes have proven to be remarkably stable over time, showing a clear preference for designs that mimic the rhythms and shapes of the natural world. The old city shows none of these things. Indeed, what remains was constructed primarily of stone, cut in austere blocks, and the buildings are arranged in a manner not dissimilar from those prevalent within ruins that dot the landscape. With those 2 points in mind, does it not seem prudent to ask whether the old city is Wana in origin, and if not, who built it, and finally, what destroyed it? Now, the what destroyed it is a big thing, but that's a really cool. That's a really cool thing. My favorite area in Baldur's Gate 1 is the Undercity, and it's basically the same thing. I love underground cities in general. It's just fantastic. This is probably about Whale? Really? I thought it was gonna be Magron. Maybe it's a bunch of things. I'm not gonna read those, I don't think. It's a new book, though. Beloved Land Poems from Eir Glenfath. Okay, I'll take that. But that's pretty cool. Actually, that little text, that little excerpt, talks a lot about everything, just kind of sideways, but like the caste system. Yes, I know, Miss Ashley. I know. That's the voice actress for the narrator.
Before venturing forth.
I know. Ashley Johnson, I think. Ashley? Yeah, I know it's Ashley. I think it's Johnson, yeah. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool read, but that bit that I read is actually the only one that really matters. The new things that we don't know yet.
Hunter or prey?
Or both. Hi, how's it going, Nungata? Oh, hi. Okay. Nungata. Nungata? A woman with skin like hardened sailcloth sits upright and stares off to the distance, her lips held in a tight and thoughtful pinch. She blinks and sits even straighter as you cross her view.
So, it will be you, then.
Her hand strays towards the sheath at her side, but she holds your gaze evenly. What?
You do not know what I talk of, Akira? Then, I owe you an apology. I have collected many foes over the years. Some of them would sprint up the mountain to see me pushed through the jaws of the great eel.
With me, it's usually a pit or some inguithing machine instead of an eel.
Akira? I am certain it took hard work to earn such accomplished and capable foes. As Nungata Whale Splitter, I cleared the jungles and seas alike of slippery creatures. I earned my foes later, when I hunted a deadlier prey.
Huh, and she winks. Extremely tall women? What is that all about? I thought it was gonna be men, lots of men. But why extremely tall women? What is that? But can she join us? Maybe she knows all about this. Maybe she's not as good at fighting the whales, the whales. But let's. I kind of want both. I don't know which. I'm gonna go with men.
Ha! Bounties. You wild ibex.
She chuckles to herself and turns away, raising her hand to hide a blush.
It's been years since I tossed a harpoon, so now I stay abreast of what bounties need filling. That's Mataru retirement for you.
Oh, you must think everyone is out to get you. I'm not saying this. I'm trying not to say this being rude.
An occupational hazard, I say. Hunters do not play well with others.
Do you ever miss the hunt?
I miss traveling across the archipelago, answering to no one but my empty belly and purse. But this is a younger woman's game. Better that I step aside and make way for aspiring killers. Akara?
So what bounties do you have available?
Interested in taking up the trade, are we? I hear you've done good work for Aboko. We all start somewhere, I suppose.
Oh, I'm glad that she read that properly. But there's a period there that's missing.
I warn you that I deal in the heads of the exceptionally dangerous. A lady needs standards, after all.
She does indeed. I assume that means they're exceptionally well priced.
You assume right, Hunter. Let's cut your teeth on clever Bena, infamous dwarf mystic of the obscured. A scavenger, I say. Picks off those who trust her for an evening, and then pockets their coin when she's bled them out. Bena was seen traveling on an island due southwest of Osongo.
Okay. I have some questions, though.
Ask away, Hunter.
Apparently not. Bye. Well, more bounties. We have bounties everywhere. We have three distinct areas where we can get bounties in this city. I think this is the capital, so it makes sense that we'd get a lot of it, but... Hereti, hi.
Do you seek companionship on your travels across the Deadfire? Why not take a little friend along? We have many animals on offer, all well-trained and eager for a new home.
I was very confused about all of that. Yes, let's see what you have.
Akira, you are sure to find one that suits you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Bubble the cat. Oh, they're all the same price. Okay. So, yeah, Bubble. Hi. Oh, he's so nice. I love these cats. He's not not black. He's blue, I think is the color of that. But it's not blue. It's just sort of gray. While Bubble the cat is following you around, you move quickly in combat, and your party is more effective with healing spells and potions. Nice. And Elmo over here, that's a she, even though Elmo is a cat's name because of the colors. Male cats don't get 3 colors, only 2. Ginger Demon. Oh, that's a good one. Actually, for perception, that would be interesting. I think I'm running with perception already, ain't I? And a bonus to reflex, which is pretty nice as well. Catherine von Killian the Cat. Oh, she's a cutie, isn't she? Following around, she get an intellect bonus and receive the bonus to will as well. We got Loki over here. No, it's not just cats. Loki is also pretty cool. Not a pure black. Those are my favorite cats. Milsk? Bonus to intellect and a greater chance to crit with spells and abilities. Otto Starcat over here. He's not very happy with us because he's sort of Atlas over here, a big terrier. No, what's that? What's those? That's the Labradors that I'm always confused. We got Chili over here that gives us resolve, and I don't know what breed that is, or this. Hartley is following you, receive bonus to range damage. That's actually pretty good. Pancake! Is there no waffles here? There should be a waffles. And they both should be cats. And if you know whose cats I'm talking about, all the power to you. Roxy over here. He gets resolve. Freya. I don't know the breed there. She's kind of cool. Mercedes over here. Oh boy, I think it's the same, it's just different colors. Socrates, for health restored per kill. Gizmo, extra stride makes you move faster. And Bark String, minus dexterity affliction duration. That's interesting, and moves quickly in combat. Why? I don't really understand why he doesn't mark both of them at the same point. Ginger L. Esri, Pumpkin Eater. I receive a bonus to intellect +1 and attacks crit. And Rare Dan over here. Well, he's pretty rare, and I'm glad for that because he's alive that way. I gain a bonus to incoming hits converted to grazes, and also a bonus to fortitude. So I don't really want. There's nothing that stands out, but we got a lot of cats here and a lot of dogs. And there's one over there. I can't catch it, and I think we missed one before. I need to go back. Oh, that's ours. Yeah, what is ours doing? Hello. You give us 1 to perception, and less likely to crit in my party. That's pretty good. Gosha is her name. Okay, moving on. So we have a pet trader up there. I got the most expensive pet. 2,000. That's quite something. I mean, it's the pet of a wizard. Actually, that's a good point. Is it wizardly? Oh, it's +2. No. Is resolve one of my stats? No, not that. Is resolve one of my stats? It is, that's why. That's why that's expensive. It's +2 instead of +1. Did you arrive on the Defiant? Asks that warrior. Yes, I did. And this is the palace. Kahanga Palace. Serpent's Crown Guard. That's the upper floor. We got a stray cat up there that we're gonna get eventually. Because we're just getting all the cats and putting them in our pocket. And we need to talk to Netehe over there because we have something for her. A tablet. Or something to that extent. Well, it's gonna be her.
Akira.
Hi.
We meet again.
The Juana dignitary gives you a welcoming smile. I had some questions about the tablet.
Akira, I say the relevance of the Harapo epic can't be overstated. It could prove a touchstone for the Juana. It could even... Sorry. You go ahead.
Why is the tablet so important to you?
It is important to all who call the Deadfire home. I only tell you this because I know you can be trusted.
Do you?
The epic is supposed to contain information on Ukaizo.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Nothing as dramatic as a set of coordinates, but anything helps. Stories are also important to the Juana. Much of who we are is still missing.
What could the epic tell you about the Juana?
The story could speak to the values and beliefs of our ancestors. The language structure, narrative voice, and use of metaphor can tell us something about the time of its inscription.
She touches her bottom lip and glances off to the distance.
We could even... I've lost you, haven't I? Akira, I tend to go on.
Yeah, but you don't say... She said... That's the second time she does that. It could even. And she goes again on that. We could even. Did you know about the epic before it fell into Archimedes' hands?
Akira, from the Journal of Rakua, an explorer who found the tablet on a remote island some 20 years ago. Unfortunately for Rakua, the most we found of her was her journal among the flotsam of a shipwreck.
Why is the Royal Deadfire Company so interested in the tablet?
They think the tablet can show them...
She stops herself, weighing her words with care.
Well, the way to Ukaizo. Akira, it's a mythical island, but that isn't stopping any of us from rushing to claim it first.
Well, as long as you don't destroy the tablet, you can engage on any fantastical adventure that you want. It's fine. That's all I wanted to know.
Akira, the pleasure is mine.
I retrieved the tablet from Archimedes' vault.
Akira, you've restored to us a piece of our history.
She cradles the tablet with care.
The Queen thanks you, my friend. We are a step closer to...
And she trails off as a winged, leathery figure in the distance draws closer to you. This is not good. I thought... Oh, that's an imp. Hi. That wasn't me.
Hey, you the Watcher?
Yes, that's me.
Good. If I delivered message to wrong person, Master would curse me with Archimede's annoying song that never gets out of your head.
That's bad.
Archimede, the great master, has returned. Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is.
The imp lets out a harsh, discordant chuckle, holding his claw in front of his mouth to hide a mischievous grin. What's this about?
Oh no, Master doesn't tell us imps anything.
Tell him I'll be there.
I won't need to. He already knows. Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
The imp winks at you and flutters away.
Well, that was faster than I anticipated. I had hoped for more time to work with the Queen on her formal apology, but I will have to accelerate our plan.
Huh. That tablet might not be the real deal.
Thank you again, truly. This may be our most meaningful step towards Ukaizo. We just have to pray that Archimere doesn't put hexes on his belongings.
Yeah.
I'll be a thrice-blessed raid-searing saint if this ain't on account of your ferreting through that man's unmentionables.
I didn't do any of such things. I was just a healthy dose of stealing and things. It is fine. I didn't even kill the imps. That's how good I was. Even though they were aggroed on me if I let them. Hey, excuse me, sir.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned. The Queen meets with trading company vipers. Take care you are not bitten.
That's a strange way to speak about your allies.
Mere words.
I suppose. I have information for the Queen.
You will find her in her throne room through the door behind me. Inform the guards of your purpose. Whether the Queen will hear you above the baying of her guests is another matter.
I see. Okay, I'm not going in there right now because I do want to see this Archimere's questline through, and we got an estate over there. Let's get out of here. Oh, and also we need to level up. There's a lot of things to do. I could level up only at Archimere's though. I want to meet the guy. It is, I think, the same mage that sent. Let's see. Queen's Birth. No, it was over here, wasn't it? There it is. I think it is the same mage that sent all the mercenaries and just mean people to kill or take care of that necromancer in the first game that you get in the first expansion, the first part of the expansion. Excuse me, sir. Were you here? Oh, yes, you were. Excuse me. Hi. Hi? Hi. Where would Archimere be? Over here, I suppose. I mean, that looks like a nice place. He is indeed. Oh. The imp is talking, saying, hey. Okay. The interiors are so beautiful, it's incredible. Hi. Excuse me.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place?
Sighing, Archimere glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. He might have... This is too in my face right now. They might be hinting at some sort of OCD from him. I didn't get that impression at all from the text, but then again, I wasn't really looking at it. Thank you for the invitation, Archimere. I'm gonna bow.
Try not to get too comfortable.
I am not.
I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
Oh. Consulate never really accused anyone. He just said, by the way, I was forgetting the name Consulate. That's the necromancer that I was talking about. He didn't know who had sent for him. He said maybe Archimere or somebody else. And later on, somebody else shows up, and I am just mistaken, actually. It was never Archimere. The Consulate didn't know. But the person that's the end of the quest. I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I don't think the game is gonna spoil it for you. If you've never played the first game and you haven't finished Consulate's quest, you need both parts of the expansion, or basically the whole expansion. Later on, the person that sent the mercenaries against Consulate actually shows up, and I don't remember the name, but yeah, it's not him. So that much I can spoil for you. But he didn't give me much of a choice. Consulate didn't. Sighing, he raps his knuckles on the top of his desk. How do you do that? Like, well, how? It's like, does he punch the desk? Because the knuckles... Right? What? How do you... I don't know. Is it not the fingertips?
Lengrath.
Lengrath.
Gone as well.
Yes.
Your dealings with the Circle are stained darkest crimson.
Well, yeah, sort of. She did offer to help, to sort of let me live. And I could have done that. I actually did that on the Let's Play that I did of Fields of Eternity, but not on the playthrough that I imported for this one. The one that I did on Twitch, I mean. Yeah, I was victorious. That was, They say after I kill a third Archmage, the fourth is free. I'm gonna say nothing.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we? My estate was recently burgled.
Oh.
My vault breached.
He sighs, drawing a sheaf of papers closer and then pushing them away. I shouldn't, no, I don't want the first one, but I'm gonna say nothing.
As I suspected.
Okay.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you. That's not very restrained.
You manage not to rouse a peep out of my servants. If nothing else, the lack of disruption is appreciated.
Yes.
I am less pleased about the Harapo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before.
Okay. In the hands of its rightful owners, you mean?
Did I ask a question?
Did I answer a question? Because I didn't. Can I not be really rude? Because I can ask. Did I answer a question? Can I not? Oh, I can't. It's not very common in video games, and when it is, in role-playing games, I should say, and when it is, it's for a joke, where the back and forth is the point. He glances to the left and the right and waits before continuing. Let me.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, oh yeah, because good faith was in between air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Archimir simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. I'm gonna say nothing.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Oh yeah.
The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
Yeah, I'm already tracking Aethys, if that's your concern.
It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical.
That's true.
We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Archimir presses his thumb down on a spider crawling across his desk. You monster! You jerk! His upper lip pulls back with the light. Oh. Oh, this changes everything.
Normally, the Circle's involvement constitutes the worst possible outcome. Or have you already forgotten the Blackwash Falls incident?
Iloth watches Archimir through narrow eyes. He's actually talking to Archimir here.
Kalakoth replaced the water. What more do you desire? An apology?
Oh yeah, more than that. The Blackwash Falls. That sounds terrible. Archimir turns his nose up at Iloth. This isn't just restitution. The Circle is worried.
We do not worry. We measure, and the resulting value dictates action.
That was brilliant.
You are only involved because it is advantageous for knowledge of the Circle's involvement to remain discreet. The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekataka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
Why ask me and not Bikana?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course. No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
Sure. I'll get your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Set a course. Frowning, Arkemir sifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
How could you possibly know this?
The Deadfire has many eyes. I would have thought a watcher knew this already. Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore.
You have a treasure to restore, but sure.
And a security system to reevaluate.
Oh, yes, you do. Also, a wall. Oh, yes, the wall that was broken. You really need to... Oh, did I level up again? No, I didn't level up again. I would think that to be extremely coincidental. Not coincidental, impossible. Yeah, so that was pretty cool, actually. I don't like him because he killed the spider, but that's really the only reason. I also trust Aleth when he says that these guys are the worst possible outcome. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, so we're gonna have to level up next episode and go back to the castle. And that's that. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next...
gather your party before venturing forth.
The next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.